Maybe I thought I would have been a little bit in the videos more often, but that was on my own thing.
All right, guys. Welcome to another Talk video. And look who's back.
It's me. It's Keontae James Gilliard the first.
The first.
Yeah,
You're the first?
I won't be the last either. What? I don't know. Whatever.
Wait. So guys, it's been a whole year since we started this whole YouTube journey. They had ups and downs, learned a lot, but here we are. So we thought we'd do a 1 year following up progress on the video. So guys, I just want to know,
Wait.
why did you guys want to start this?
One question. Do you guys still agree with the vision on the wall? 1 year later.
Was that the 1 year later vision?
Was that the 1 year? I thought that was like
We
that was
did
the
not
end goal.
make that.
I thought that was the end goal.
We
Wait,
did
what?
not make that.
Oh, no, I was like, no, I did not make nowhere near that. No.
No, I'm saying, did anything change from that vision?
Oh, I no longer like Cybertrucks as much as I do, and I don't think I'll have that many living rooms.
Don't worry.
Talk more in the center of the mic. Pull it up.
Oh, my bad.
Don't worry, guys. I still don't like Cybertrucks to this day. But all right, guys. Wait, why did you guys want to start this? What were your thoughts on what would happen versus reality?
I started this because I wanted to create. I wanted to show the world my philosophy.
And that he did.
So, and you said, what was the other one?
Oh, I was gonna say, what did you think would happen versus reality?
I thought we were gonna sit on these views for at least another year, and the reality of it is, well, that's wait to be seen. But thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. It seems like it has, in a way, grown. It's grown, I guess, right?
At this point in time, we got 145.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
So what made you want to start, Mr. Cali KG?
See, I've always wanted to be a content creator in my own right. 5 years ago, did my thing. 5 years ago, lost my thing. What do you call it? Knowing that, I had a startup with my bros was like, oh, okay, well, it'll be a little bit easier because I always was procrastinating on doing my own thing. But, when we did this, it was like, dang, it kind of gets your creative juices going. It kind of gets your motivation pumping. And, yeah.
All right.
It's like, yeah.
So what happened? But what did you think was gonna happen? But it wasn't reality.
What do you mean?
That's what the question was. What
Oh.
what you thought would happen versus reality?
It's kind of going how I kind of thought. Maybe I thought I would have been a little bit in the videos more often, but that was on my own thing, my own accord. But what do you call it? Views wise of how the channel went, this is about according to how I thought it would have gone. It's gonna be a slow grind with the content we're trying to make. And hey, that just means slow grind, better people.
Gotcha.
Truer people.
Nah. I started it because I wanted to talk on the internet. That's basically it. I just wanted to simply talk. But what's something I thought would happen versus reality? I thought we would have hit 1,000 by now.
Yeah.
But we're not. We're like 10% there. We're 10%.
A little over, like 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, we're like
That's
14,
about
15.
what-
We're almost at 15%. But you know that it's okay. This is where you rely on consistency.
Do you guys think that the landscape of how we do things has changed since we started?
You mean like the physical layout of this place?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yes.
like,
Just-
Yes. I mean,
And
the
like
tables here.
this is about how you expected.
Um,
A lot further than we ever expected.
I didn't expect to see reactions.
Yeah, that too.
I didn't. I was like, wow, okay, cool. Vlogs, they were cool, but they were kind of time consuming.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? I mean, this is about it. The podcast room has come a long way.
100%. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, guys. See, we have a plant now. The plant's name is Boris. Boris the plant. So actually, I'm curious about this. How do you guys feel about that we get low views and it's a little bit inconsistent. Do you guys have doubts, or I guess what were the moments that hit you that were like, you know what, I'm done?
I mean, so when it comes to views, right? I feel like you know what works, and sometimes what works is necessarily how you want the content to flow. So like you honestly, and I've heard this from a lot of people, and I kind of agree with it. The videos that you don't necessarily spend as much time on, or that you don't necessarily like agree with the format, are the ones that probably get more views than the ones that don't.
I can testify with that one.
Yeah, like you want to make long form content, you want to talk about things you want to talk about in the way that you want to talk about them, but a lot of times they don't get the same reaction from people yet because maybe they haven't found you as a person yet, or maybe there's just maybe it's just not good content. Who knows?
I feel like it's like I said, a slow grind. So what do you call it? I mean, imagine that we just made a video and the video instantly got 10 million views. We never mastered our craft yet. We haven't like
I don't know what I did to do that.
yeah, exactly. We don't know what we did. We wouldn't even know how to retain that much viewership. Some people get lucky and some people just make a flop right next. So the fact that we're having these
Discussion.
consistent like viewerships, what, 40 something, eventually it's going to be 50. I mean, the outlier, what, that 800 something video,
Yeah.
that was pretty good, but can't rely on the outliers all the time.
Yeah, like what makes it good sometimes, but like as you slowly go up, I've seen. I mean, when it comes to like me editing, at least I know what type of videos that are consistent can get a consistent amount of viewership.
Mhm.
Now, when it comes to like elevating that type of content, that's kind of like I feel like that's just kind of for longer form content. It's harder than shorter form content. You know, it works for shorter form content, but for like longer ones, it's just like pacing. So that's
Yeah. But I do see, like, as your guys' views are growing and whatnot, or at least being consistent, that means you're developing some type of fan base or audience that's trying to stay for your guys' stuff. That's gonna keep on growing.
my mom.
Huh? You said what?
No, I said my mom.
Oh no! Well,
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, I know you guys can't hear it, but
What do you call it? I mean, but like, what do you call it? You guys, I mean,
give it a second. Just give it a second. Just enjoy. Okay, there we go. It stopped.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, continue.
no, I mean, you seeing the consistent views is better than getting a 40 viewer, I guess, video and then video with 3. It's like it's like dang, man, So the consistency is good. It means there's some growth there. Eventually, it's gonna keep on going higher. YouTube's just learning you guys.
So what do you think is the hardest part about I guess making content? You think it's the editing or like the production of it?
I think it could be the edit. No, editing is easy-ish. It's for me. It's coming up with the ideas, being creative enough to actually be like, dang,
And
today I want
sometimes
to do this.
even when you find an idea, it's like you don't know how to execute it the way you want to execute it. Because if you have an idea in your head and you actually do it, it's like fuck.
I'm like, yeesh, man, maybe not. Or you feel kind of awkward when you're recording it in the wet run, so you're like, maybe I just shouldn't do this.
Because recently we recorded a video about clothing. Actually, we were doing it, and the thing is like actually doing it and like talking about it, 2 different things. Like you get in the mall and you're like, damn, we can't record, so it's kind of awkward. And like you got people like looking at you from a side, and it's like you can't really tell if somebody's about to go like, hey, you guys can't do that here. And now you're just sitting there looking stupid with a video that turned out to go nowhere.
Vlogs are definitely a hard style to make.
As much as y'all guys might think, like you see all these YouTubers just kind of breaking past the rules or whatever, it is very hard to vlog when it comes to like going shopping or showing you guys what we like and all of that stuff, because a lot of people don't like to be recorded in public, and some people respect it and some people don't. Some people just move past the rules and say screw it. Respect those people, but when you go to places that you actually like going to, it's kind of hard to just be like fuck the rules, because now if I come back on a Sunday evening, it's just like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat here because they kicked me out.
And then especially if you're like a big YouTuber, a small YouTuber, I mean, you might not have the same confidence as a bigger one might, because like Mr. Beast walk into a video vlog to a place vlogging. All right, everybody's like, oh, it's just Mr. Beast. We just 3 random people to the most of the world. Yeah. So it's like,
and then they're kind of giving the stereotypes like. These guys are gonna be the guys that don't care about the rules and all sort of stuff, or like they're being annoying, or why is he recording me? You're not even recording them; you're just recording yourself and all sort of stuff. And then
But that
They
just
have biases towards people.
but they won't believe it until it like kicks off, and then next
Yeah.
thing you know, bam.
But
I
I've
know.
seen content where like they believe. I've seen content where some people are believe in the mission. You get like that person every once in a while who kind of
Yeah.
believes in the mission. I've seen people. I was watching some of those car flipping videos where the dude would like go in a place and be like, "Yeah, man, here you go, man. I'll let you slide on $200 if you know your video blows up." So you know you get that occasional person that'll be like, "Yes, I got you guys. I got your back." What are you about to say?
I was gonna say, okay, what about the moment you almost quit?
The moment I did quit, nah. But what do you call it?
I feel like it's not a conversation of like, will I quit like straight up, but it's more of like, will the circumstances that are going against me make me feel as though I need to. Like sometimes it's not as simple as like I'm done with this shit, but it's like, damn, like I gotta do another whole video and another one, another one, another one. Everything just stacks up, and you're just like, okay, what are the ideas we got? And you know, circumstances start to flip where you have the finances for a certain video. Do you have the vision for a certain video? Is somebody gonna be able to show up? Is life going interesting enough for these things to happen? Do you have support to help you with these things? Do people actually want to watch your content? Those things all kind of weigh on you as you're making videos.
I definitely say, what do you call it? I don't know. It's like I was bringing up the whole creativity thing. Sometimes I just can't think of an idea of a video.
Fast enough.
And yeah, oh, you said fast enough? Oh yeah, fast enough. Like say I'm on a consistent schedule, of course, and okay, now I need a video by next month. Okay, yeah, or maybe I don't have the creative bone. Maybe I can edit a content or edit something, and somebody might just be able to think of the idea. I mean that's cool too, but it's kind of discouraging when I'm like, dang, I get a little writer's block. It's like, what do I do?
Or
what do I do?
when it comes to like catching a wave, like when I have a video idea and it's like it's based on something that's happening on at the time, it's like, can I edit it fast enough for the TikTok brain of people to keep up with the scale of the video?
Time you post the video and the trend's already done.
Yeah, trend's already done. It's like, damn, like, how do these people just be throwing out stuff so quickly? But they have
like teams
and stuff.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I think about it after every video. I'm like, I gotta keep doing this over, over, and over till something works. But then when you have other people there, well, you kind of can't quit because now everyone's working together. And if you quit, well, you walk out on everybody else. So you're like, I gotta keep going.
I think expanding can be good because like if we have multiple people, then it won't be so indicative of not necessarily you to come up with something or you to be in the video, but more it's less pressure on you as one person to do everything in one area of the content that you're trying to go for. So like if I got 10 people in the room, one of them gonna have an idea, something, and they might be able to execute it well with the stuff they have. But if you only got like,
one or two
people, 3 people, 4 or 5, sometimes it can be hard because one of them's going through something, the other one has some drama going on. The other 2 hate each other, and then the last guy's like, bro, I'm just in the middle of all this.
It's much easier to have people with different probably personalities as well.
Yeah.
That too.
Different viewpoints so that maybe you can't come up with a video because you're so tunnel vision on a certain format, but the other person's like, oh well, how about do this? And another person's like,
I feel
oh,
like
do
if
that.
you have a group of 10 people though, it's like, sometimes you want to be the guy, but then sometimes you don't want to be the guy. It's like
the guy to what?
Like the guy with
Like the main guy.
the main guy, like with your face on it. Cause like, imagine you got Kai Cenat, you got Duke Dennis, and you got like, I'm not saying any of them higher or lower than the others, but obviously Kai Cenat's the biggest face. But like, imagine, you're the one editing, and the Kai Cenat of your group is like the big guy, and you're just kind of like the guy in the corner, and they're like, oh, he's cool too, but I like this guy, and now you're all of a sudden boosting his views versus yours.
That's just the way it go. People's gonna have fan favorites.
you want to be that guy, but you may not.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think has worked in the past year, guys? What has actually worked?
Like I said, you guys obviously seen. I haven't been in the few videos leading up to now, but I can see that your guys' reaction content, seems to have done something. I mean, that is a very much outlier
I think
in the grand scheme
I
of
think
things.
that's catching a wave. It's safe. It's trustable by the people watching. Cause like if you know the guy in the video, if you know the drama situation going on, it's cool to see different perspectives on it. But you're not necessarily the guy of the video. So like if you're watching somebody else's content, unless you have some valuable information to add, people just want to watch the guy of the video go through something.
But what made you guys want to actually make that video? Like who thought of it, and like why were you
I
guys
just thought it was relevant.
You're just like, okay, casting that, and
I just thought it was relevant to like I wanted to spread an opinion on a situation that I feel like was very on brand with what we normally talk about. So like I'm not in here, I wasn't on there to go like, damn Kaisen, you did something stupid, or damn GG, you did something crazy. But I was just saying like, all right, guys, this is early in this situation. We don't know nothing about any of these people.
Yeah.
First of all, you got a guy you've been watching for years on live, and you got a girl you probably never seen till the situation came on. And not to say like, oh, she doesn't have her own content, but her flow obviously started growing in consistency with her boyfriend, who's obviously a big name.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say all these crazy things about these people, but they have a different mindset as a person of the industry versus like, average people.
Yeah.
So you gotta look at it from all lenses of like, are these people saying this because they hate them? Are these people saying this because they met them? Are these people saying this because they're friends? Or are they just like in their own relationship and people are just having opinions on it?
And it also helps that Kai Cenat sent a thumbnail. You're like, oh wait. I mean, that's a little bonus.
I mean, I wasn't on there to slam the guy. I was just on there to say what I thought.
That's fair. You guys think that kind of works though? That the celebrities in the thumbnail, like when people would post
yes
Mr.
and no.
Beast.
So like imagine you're making a video like a reaction, right?
Mhm.
And let's say, for instance, Kaisa and Gigi, right? So if you say something crazy, you may never be able to be a streamer like that because now you've said something about a guy that a lot of people have favorability towards. And that's what I've noticed about these type of like that type of content is like if you say something and you're in your own space, you can kind of like now people have hundreds of videos. Not saying us, but I'm saying people have hundreds of videos to look back on and be like, he said something about this guy. He said something about that guy. Now you're starting drama with people you ain't even met before you met them. Now ads are not, now sponsorships are not wanting to be with you. Now you gotta have like niche sponsorships and stuff because they're like, hey, don't talk to that guy. Don't be with that guy. Don't hang out with that guy.
Yeah.
Before you even get a chance to put yourself in the industry. Crazy part is,
It's true.
You never know who's gonna open the door for you.
Yeah.
So, a year from before now, how has this changed you? Has it made you more confident, more disciplined? Has it improved your friendships, your perspectives, or what have you learned about yourself?
I'd say, again, before I was kind of like coasting along a little bit. I didn't really. I mean, I have my reasons for not really wanting to do YouTube, but I guess I won't throw that out there here. But like, I guess doing it and realizing that, man, this isn't so bad. I mean, this is actually what I really wanted to do. I don't know. Over the years, it was pretty nice. It was nice to say, man, I'm working on something. I got a podcast with the bros, and what do you call it? Like it felt good to have something like a conversation starter, or maybe if people were to be like, oh, I'm a photographer. Oh yeah, I'm a painter. I flip houses. I could be like, yeah, I do a podcast. I got a little warehouse room here. It's nice. I mean, it was pretty nice. It definitely boosted the confidence, and it was intriguing to people. A lot of people will be like, oh, what's that? Or they'll see me walking around with my tripod. What do? You do photography? You do blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, YouTube. And, you get traction like that. If you guys are watching this, so I told you, the other guys.
Yeah,
but,
guys.
Hey, I mean, that's that.
How about you, Mr. J. Rose?
So, explain the question again. So,
from a year from now, how has this thing changed you? Has it made you more confident, more disciplined? Has it improved your friendships, changed your perspectives? What have you learned about yourself?
So, well, obviously we all learned we like to talk, but one thing I'll say is like, I feel like it's gave me a lot more skills in areas I've never touched.
Yeah.
Like like videography, camera work, editing, yeah, I mean graphic design, because you got to realize too, like making thumbnails is a whole thing in itself. Making camera work is a whole thing in itself. Audio work is a whole thing in itself. Setting up a room is a whole thing in itself. You know, having the creativity to come up with ideas like titles and just the video in itself is a whole niche that just is different to people who've never touched the camera. So like to rush, when I say rush, but like to do all this stuff this fast is kind of interesting, and to kind of find yourself in your own style is interesting too. I'm not too sure how we got here, but I know we got here. I guess.
I will say I will give absolute props. I remember our first video, and when I was just the primary editor, what did you call it? Justin was like, oh, he knew nothing about this stuff at all, but he was like, yo, you know, if you need help, you're like, I can watch it, I can do I can do this, you know, or teach me how to do that. I taught this dude the basics, and this dude took off and just ran with it. Like he started looking up stuff, going in and just. Man,
I find people like to edit. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
not even just me. I see like people just touch something and just be like, yeah.
No, I mean, this dude like became a freaking wizard. Started his old CapCut edits. So I was like, dang, man. It's like Michael Jackson getting taught the moonwalk and then surpassing the teacher of the moonwalk. This dude takes the crown. I'll give him that. You did that. He killed that.
And I know it's kind of hard to just and I know for people who just start off, you seeing all these, like we were talking about before we actually started recording, was like you see all these people just throw all these productions and stuff like that, and you kind of forget. And I'm not even saying like you can't be like them or anything like that, but you kind of forget like where YouTube started.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say this: you don't have to be production, but I'm sure a lot of people want their stuff to at least look like the people that they're watching.
Yeah.
Not necessarily be produced like you walk here, you step there, you look there, you answer that person. You know, you say this exact script that you came up with 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I don't want to do that exactly. But at the same time, I would like to go in areas where I find myself putting a lot more work in a project. You know? Sometimes, you know, it's a project. Sometimes it's a video.
That's kind of like the direction I wanted to go when I started suggesting the vlogs. It was like, you know, I feel like it was like more authentic. I mean, the podcast is cool. In a way, a podcast is kind of production-y, but not really. Like, not the way we're doing it. But
it's not like, Mr. Beast production, but it is a production. It is a heavily in the background.
Yeah, because like you get the lighting, you get all this set up in the
it's post-production more, post-production work.
But like physical. With the vlogs, you're kind of just on the spot, and it feels like how YouTube used to be, the whole homey feeling. You're getting the camera held by the hand, a little shake. There's some type of like nostalgia to that, and it's like, even though our cameras are better quality, the essence of the video is like,
like I said, you do what
homey.
you want to do, but it's looking good. It looks good, you know. I don't want to look like we're not saying YouTube from back then where it's like a 360p video, but like at the very least, it's fun to do.
I mean, I don't think any of the vlogs that we did were even scripted in the slightest. Like we kind of just said, okay, well, we know what we're going to do, but let's just let the day unfold, and then that's pretty much it.
Fuck it.
What I've learned, how it's changed me is I've learned the perspective of this costs money, guys.
Yeah,
this costs serious money. I'm like, oh, you have to buy that. Yeah, that's separate, and then you find that's in the hundreds, and then the thousands.
Don't get them started on it if you want to change the style of the content.
If you want to just switch to like a whole different subgenre, it costs more money just for one video. It's like, oh my God.
For 40 views, you get pepper spray.
Yeah, guys. You know how much the pepper spray cost? A good amount. And the milk. Do you know how much the milk cost?
Oh, man.
I think we got it for free. I forgot.
You want a vlog? You need certain things. You want a game? You need certain things. You want to react? You need certain things. You want to... you want to scale up the video, you need certain things. You want the video to look nice, you need certain things. It's like people want a room for you to stand in. People want you to stand outside. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot. Sometimes you're like, hey,
you're dead sweating.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, bro.
I'm curious, guys. So what do you think the future holds for us? Where are we going to take it next year?
Somewhere. Hopefully 1K. Hopefully more than that, actually. But I wanted to go in a direction where people we feel content, and not necessarily content in like over viewership, but I'm saying like content in like
Your craft.
the craft. Like when we start a video, we know what we need to pull out. We know what we need to put together. We know how the editing needs to work. You know, not necessarily saying we coast or like we don't try and push forward, but like at least we know what's the safe ground for what to do when we start a video. Like, hey, this is the intro. Hey, this is the middle. Hey, this is the end.
Structure.
Yeah, a structured framework for like not just throwing stuff on the screen so people can enjoy it. Basically, paste well. I just want to paste videos better. Come up with some more creative stuff.
Who knows? You guys might just hire an editor. Hey, I mean that'll make production go like boom. But you gotta
tell him what that cost, Mr. J. Roller.
I mean, it does cost some stuff, but
it depends.
Yeah,
depends on how long the video is. To be honest,
but whoever a future editor might be, us in the past, just we're acknowledging you right now. You're awesome.
Guys. Yeah, guys.
Where do you want to scale up to, Keontae? You want to be better at storytelling? You want to vlog? You want to game? You want to what are you looking at?
I'd say
if you were to take a guess on like which path you might put more work into. Not saying you can't.
Yeah, I got you. I think I want to learn more storytelling. Like if you look at my Google search history, I'm kidding. But what do you call it? If you look at my Google search history, you're gonna see a lot of like how to tell better stories and stuff like that. And how to do thumbnails a lot better too. I mean, these thumbnails on this channel is pretty fire. Courtesy to J Rose.
Hey, like sometimes we recording videos. I mean, even afterwards, I just work on a thumbnail, even when I'm not making a video about it. It just be like whatever.
It's a full-time job.
It is like I said, it's a whole different area in itself. It's graphic design. I'm telling you guys, it's not just like as simple as putting stuff on the screen. Somebody told me it's like a scrapbook, and I never unheard that.
But for sure, storytelling would be pretty nice because if you can tell a good story, it don't even matter if you don't edit the video at all. You straight story. You ever seen those videos? They're blowing up recently. The ones where people just sitting down in nature, one take, talking about life advice.
We were doing that.
Hey, nah.
We did that. We did that a year ago.
I'm talking about one take, just like,
but
hey, I'm Dr. Paul. And
it's crazy though. Like, and this is like I guess a younger version of it. If you're like between 18 and 20 or something. But like, you ever seen those videos where the dude just like sits with a girl and they just kind of like do whatever, and then it's just like damn, like and they just sit in one room in one position and just do one take of them just talking about stupid stuff.
Yeah,
and it's interesting to see like how that goes when it comes to people watching it. You never know how a video might blow up just because you're sitting in a room with somebody that has an interesting way of making content.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, like you said, it'd be the worst. The videos you think are gonna do the worst, that'd be like popping up the most. And like you guys remember that gaming channel of mine? What do you call it? That little tiny
2014.
Yeah, that little tiny sky fight video somehow blew up, and I'm like, what the heck? I hated this. That was the worst. I hated that video. I didn't do anything to that video.
But just uploaded it.
It's crazy how many videos I've seen where people just do jump cuts and they get like plenty of views and stuff like that. Or a gaming, like gaming content could be cool. Some videos you'll see somebody put. Y'all ever watch Casio? It's like the dude. He just kind of like does live streams where he just puts his camera in the corner. He does his thing. He talks. He has a very expressive personality. But that's pretty much how it goes. There's no real heavy editing. I was watching his it was the one with I think it's like the one where they sit with the zombies and the zombies come through and they have to like determine if they're infected or not. It was interesting, but he has like an interesting style of content, and it's like dang, like low edited, not really, just gotta be expressive. It's interesting to watch people get up like that.
I was told if you need the editing to actually carry the video, then you might have to, rethink that video. Let you guys carry the video, like the shorts that be having all these crazy edits. I will say editing can change the context of video. I mean, the nature of video. I changed the context of the video strictly with the editing, but it's
interesting to watch those videos. But I do think like those heavily produced ones like that.
Yeah,
it'd be kind of like if you're an editor yourself, it kind of throws you away from it because it's kind of like, dang, like I don't, it's
Yeah.
like I could sit here for like, if I did that same thing, I'd probably take me 4 or 5 months to do that one little short that he did to make it look as smooth as he did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't necessarily want my stuff to look that colorful and at the moment. I'm just not into that type of thing because I feel like those people are trying to sell you a course.
I also think that this is the reason why it is better to be a little bit more prepared with video making. Like, what do you call it? Like I was saying with the whole, I had to change the nature videos context. If we already knew how the nature video was gonna go, it might have been a smoother editing process. But I was
probably
like,
been
dang,
a
I'm
more
taking
boring
random clips
video.
and I'm kind of just, okay, that should be good.
Like a comic book.
Yeah.
It was dead serious, like a comic book.
But I mean, it was still pretty cool though.
Yeah, no, that was fun. Final thoughts, really. It's not the final thoughts.
You said what?
Final thoughts.
Okay. But that's it. Like,
Yeah.
like, we're the final thought. Okay.
Oh, I thought you was gonna answer. the question
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh, my bad. Okay. What I expect to be different this year is now we're going to try to produce more videos than once every 2 weeks. We have the opportunity to film more, and it can be done and edited. It's going to be uploaded much faster.
Oh yeah, that's the last thing too. Is like coming up with constant videos.
Yeah,
You're
that's-
coming up with constant things.
Being able to record multiple videos and multiple takes of those videos.
I heard of a new technique called a content wall. You heard about that?
What is that?
What is that?
So basically, instead of your regularly consistent content, I mean you can do that still, but pre-record videos and then upload them at the same time.
What?
At the exact same time, giving the next viewer a reason to go look at the next one and the next one and the next one. I mean, that's
Somebody told
been
me
blowing
you do that
people up
when
as
you
well.
start.
Yeah, when you start, definitely, but like,
You know, or like a year too late.
yeah, that's true.
Like a year too late now.
I mean, I've been looking up like different techniques, but I mean, that's one I never tried before. But I'm like, dang, just to sit there and record 5 videos. I mean, it might not be too hard, but I don't know.
That's
I don't
crazy watching those people who just be like, I'm just gonna record, like when they be doing challenges, I'm just gonna record 5 random videos.
That's their full-time job.
They have
Yeah.
a real mindset around that one.
So we haven't gotten there yet, but it's gonna get there.
Yeah,
It
guys.
will.
So, what are your guys' final thoughts for the 1 year progress video?
Jay.
My final thoughts is the popularity needs to come from coming together and also yourself too, so that people can hear your voice, and your voice will mean more when it's also with others too, and elevate everyone around you. I guess the best way to explain it for me. I feel like the next year I'm gonna try and I just want to upload some stuff so we can get more videos out and people can start seeing who we are versus just like random stuff. They can at least see like who you are, get an idea of like who they want to put their time into watching.
I think that it's definitely, I mean, even though we didn't get that much like progress in the year, it's still a win. Because at the end of the day, 99% of the people wouldn't even press record.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching another TOG video.
Yeah, guys, make sure you replay the video 37 times and you tell your dad about it. You tell your cousin Tracy about it. And make sure you tell your ex-girlfriend about it.
Wait, why would I tell my ex-girlfriend?
Hey, man, she ain't got nothing better to do. I'm just being honest.
Of course she doesn't, because TOG is the best thing on the planet.
Yeah, guys.
Well, we'll see you guys next time. See ya, saw ya, sayonara.
I'm doing the hand thing. You can't see it right now, but I'm kind of doing the hand thing.